Greetings everybody, Brian Singh here from Brian's Table, and today I am in Delhi, India. I am off to lunch with my sisters and my friend Edgar, and we are going to one of the premier dining locations in the city. Stay tuned.
This is Lodhi Hotel.
Yes. So my treat today is going to the renowned restaurant, which actually does have a Michelin star. Consider what you may what Michelin stars are and the Eurocentric elitism around it. And the restaurant is Indian accent. There are a couple of these restaurants across India, and one of the premier ones is right here in Delhi. So because we are staying with our friend Edgar, as a treat, we are taking him to lunch here today. Let's go inside. Namaste, Brian Singh.
How are you?
I'm here with Edgar. Good to see you. Is this a treat today? And look at me.
You're now with the Indian garb.
I know.
I'm with the Latin American today.
And actually, Edgar and I we go back quite a ways, and we were in grad school together starting in 1989. He went on and did his PhD, and I just did my master's. And our friendship has lasted this long. And one of the things I was saying was that as a treat to you and as a thank you, we wanted to bring you here.
It's always a treat.
So, fantastic. I'm going to look forward to this meal and sharing it with you. Bathrooms always have this sort of innocuous, sort of like tiki music. A couple of urinals, and actually quite the lovely toilet here. Tell me what you think of me in a kurta, and how do I look as I'm code switching here in India as part of my little journey here over these couple months I'm here visiting this country. Check out the shape of that glass. So unique. Very cool. Sisters arrived and we are ready to head to the dining room. What a beautiful bar here. This is a delightful design place. We choose here. Thank you.
This is like being in an aquarium.
Unfortunately, not everything is open for us today. We got the menu and the wine list. So on the tasting menu, and they also have the non-vegetarian. What is a amuse-bouche?
Amuse-bouche, blue cheese naans. So it's stuffed with the Danish melted blue cheese.
Okay.
Slightly hot, take it up for a few seconds.
Okay. So we have a blue cheese naan amuse-bouche.
Oh yes, that's true.
I'm going to give that a go.
That's what most people are doing.
What an interesting idea.
Wild mushroom soup with a pinch of garam masala. Yeah, that's a mushroom soup.
Okay.
So first you can have your soup, after that you can go with the naan.
Oh, I went with the naan first. I'll see how it goes with the mushroom soup. Cheers. Cheers. You get a hint of truffle right off the nose, but the combination of truffle with the Indian spices is very nice, isn't it? So unexpected, and it goes lovely with the cheese naan. Oh, that's delicious. Very refined. That's fantastic. I think we're in for a wonderful meal if that's the start. Great. We're just working out our strategy for doing a la carte or the tasting menu. The tasting menu works this way. You have a choice of, well, the first four are served, and then you have a choice of a main, and then you get a couple sides, and then you have a pre-dessert, and then you get your dessert, right?
That's
Right. But I'm going to ask if I don't do well with bananas, so could I just, if I add the tasting menu, could I get another dessert instead of the banana? Fantastic. Nice to know I have a choice. Well, I'm going to go with the
Vegetarian or vegetarian?
I'm going with the non-vegetarian.
Old meat is fine for you?
What's that? Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. And I will have the sea bass, please.
Sure.
Okay. I made my choice.
Yeah, you made your choice.
All right.
You're not strictly vegetarian, is that right?
No, but you wouldn't have the pork. No, you want to.
The full pork is amazing. Oh, okay.
Well, you take it.
Give it to you.
Does that work?
Yeah.
They're being very flexible with us. You know, the funny thing growing up in an Indian family of multiple faiths that we are, because Dar, she is now Christian, and Grace is more of observant in terms of diet, is more Hindu. I was more Muslim, which is kind of strange, but I've just become quite the omnivore as I am an atheist. So it's kind of fun seeing, for a change, that a restaurant is very respectful of people's dietary restrictions. Let's check out the wine list. Spain, Nashik. A lot of very standard wines that you're going to get by the glass. There's a couple of highlights here. You've got the same Cosme, the Côte d'Aron. But if you look at the price here, pretty much the cost of a main, you're getting a glass of wine. So you're in India, alcohol has a lot of taxes here. And because again, these are not wines from India, you're going to be paying quite a bit. They have quite a few of these champagnes. Let's go to the sparkling wines here. A lot from France, a lot from Spain, Chile. This is quite the extensive wine list. Savory, elegant reds. Really a big selection here. Could I get a tropical buck, please? But low on the salt, please. Okay, thank you. You'd think with they actually do have quite a good whiskey industry in India, but that's not really well represented here in this menu. Interesting wine list. And quite unexpected for India, but you will pay through the nose. Bhutanese mineral water.
But you could not wear.
How more exclusive could you get?
We have tried.
And this is?
So that's your first course from the self-tasting menu. The most popular street food from Delhi. Some crispy potato, green peas croquette, dumpling made up with quinoa, and papri crisp served with some chutneys and spices. Please enjoy your first course.
That's Mexico meets India.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm loving it.
And I'm wearing my Mexican mix.
Yeah. I haven't tasted anything yet, but I'm so excited. Again, I'm going to go past my deep fried version here. This thing I'm going to go is with the pani puri. I'm just going to pop the whole thing. Well, it's meant to be eaten in one bite, isn't it? Oh, wow. Lovely refined flavors on that pani puri. One of the fun things about this is the food is the entertainment as much as anything else here. That's delicious. Tamarin's coming through, the pomegranate. Absolutely right. Yeah, there's a lot of inspiration and flavor here.
Well, it's just kind of like way to taste.
Yeah, and the freshness of the ingredients. It just, well, that's what you pay for.
You got the name of it.
My tropical buck has arrived. It's got one of my favorite ingredients in it, tamarind. Spot on. That is a delicious drink. It's a little adventure, you know, like each one of these is like a stop at a street food stall, isn't it? You know, is it like...
It does call it a chart.
It is, you know, like you kind of like had a little stop here, you had a little bit of crispy stuff. It really is a street food adventure on a plate. They've really evoked that memory. It's really good. I'm gonna give this a try. So this is what the taco looks like.
It's so cute.
Yeah. 3D house of tacos, guys. It is a combination of Mexican and Indian, isn't it?
Like, you taste.
Oh, that is insanely good. You know, you could. Wait, I know you like Yucatan, right?
Yeah.
Right. The Cancun, the Conchita Pibil.
Yes, it is. It is that.
Yeah, it's that flavor.
It's a response to that.
Yeah, it's exactly that. So the next course is crab. Beautiful presentation here. I'm actually going to use my little spoon because I want to make sure I get some of that sauce on my little chip here. Like honestly, look at the chunks of crab here.
It's also like. Where
Beautifully roasted, but there's the ghee in it. Very, very deft. You know, like it's like you're getting crab legs with butter. No, that's really what it is. This is spectacular. We have some prawns coming up, and I think we're getting the pork spare rib. And over here, and this is the
Braised prawn, tossed with a Gujarati sweet mango pickle on top sun-dried mango and star fruit. Yours is prawn instead of pork.
okay. Oh, that is fall off the bone. Just cut that with my fork. Smell-o-vision is not part of this whole repertoire just yet, but this is spectacularly good. Carambola. So that's the five fingers. So I'm going to guess that they also made like a fruit leather with the carambola here. Let's give this a go. Ango's there. You can tell the sweetness, but the sweetness is well under control. But the perfect roast on that. That's almost like the best fried chicken you'd ever have in your life. I know, but it's pork, isn't it? It's pork, yeah. But it has that flavor, and so my sister who doesn't eat pork, she got her version with shrimp, and I'm going to sample that now. Pork is better. Let's see how it goes with my drink. If you want a drink that pairs well with all the stuff going so far, the one I'm having is delicious. I so desperately want to just pick up this rib and just get right into it. Let's get a bite with the fresh star fruit, incredible flavors. I think as an observation, the flavors he's working with familiar to us in the Caribbean, because that's one of the things that would happen in the Caribbean, because they brought in all the Indian flavors and they were looking for the spices. And they started to combine it with other techniques from the French colonials and the English were never great about cuisine, eh? It's actually chicken tikka masala, which is basically butter chicken. And the damage is done. I think I ate all of it, except for the odd little seed here and there. So we're getting our taco now.
Yeah, that's your next course.
Okay.
This is a masala lamb on Bihari sattu roti, besides of elephant yam chutney. So just a form of soft taco, just strap it and having like a taco.
Okay, thank you. It's so pretty. It's got a bit of the rainbow radish on here, the lamb. I think that's some puff rice. This dal. Let's give this one a go. Mustardy dal. Yeah, it does taste like that. Did I get a piece of lime? Because it could do with a little hit acid. The food snob in me is always there. No. Again, you have to kind of think about this in terms of the overall taste. Like it does need a fresh element to it. You know what? If they did more pickle radish on it, that would have worked, right? But everything is very good, but it needs that little hit of lime. So I asked for a little bit of lime and see how does that work with us. Rich on a little bit of lime, it really did do the job. Yeah, the lime elevated the flavor, but the texture is still soft on soft. Anytime I do the private dinners, so there's going to be a lot of good food here. There's going to be a miss here and there, but please bear with us because again, part of it is you're being informed by the seasonal ingredients. Whatever you have fresh and you're trying to make, that's what they're doing here. So certain things are just going to be outstanding, other things are just going to be very good. And that was very good. This is the anar and churan. Churan is what?
Like digestive spices.
Okay.
Like the rock salt, cumin powder.
Okay. Playfully, you know what it is, but in your mind, you're trying to still kind of decipher what it is, right? You gotta love this little playful thing with the pot, very traditional. They must try to raid a toy store to get all of these. They've done a very good job on this tasting menu with the portion size. Everything is very astute. It's quite satisfying.
Sivas with Indian sorrel pickle.
Okay.
So here is a dal mash for you. Just
With some coconut and mustard gravy.
Ooh.
Oh, you thought that was it?
Gobi meti is the bread here. And this here is more of the coconut gravy.
Yeah, that's a more coconut and mustard gravy.
The little bit on top, is that quinoa or?
That's it. Okay.
No, that's amaranth seeds.
Oh, almond seeds.
Yeah, amaranth seeds and amaranth leaf.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Kind of mix it with everything, So let me try this dal first. I'm going to do the dal the snooty way. I'm going to actually use my spoon. Oh, that dal. I think that was one of the most luxurious dals I've ever had in my life. I'll try the other dal. You dream of having dal like this. If there was a dal heaven, this would be it. So I'm going to try a little bit of the dal with the raita, with the amaranth seeds and the amaranth leaves. Oh yeah, check that out. Let's get down on it. Combining that with the raita is very good. I also appreciate they brought me a fork and a spoon, so that way I can get my gravy onto my spoon and enjoy it. Looks like they have something that looks like barley. They roasted the coconut in the barley. So let's see how I'm going to finally give the sea bass a go. Delhi's not close to a sea, an ocean, so there's a premium to enjoying sea bass here. Looks like a really good bite here. Sea bass is delicious. It's very meaty. Oh, and just takes the coconut so well. I'm going to give a taste of that now with the tomato. Oh, fresh tomato is such an underrated ingredient when it brings acid to a dish. Chef is on his game here. Let's say, did you put any of the curd, the raita, on the fish? It really goes well. I'm not going to make the obvious analogy on that. And these are freezer.
It's called winter carrot halwa taco.
Okay.
So here's a waffle stuff with some carrot pudding inside it, with some cranberry and air-dried pistachio on top of it. And here's the pistachio bhujia. It's a stuffed pastry with some white chocolate on top of it.
Right size.
In the lingo of culinary terms, this is fucking adorable. I appreciate the holding. I appreciate the construction. I find the flavors quite interesting because, again, the play off. Nice little preview.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
And we have the
Spice jackfruit with banana cake.
I'm in the money. Unfortunately, they are coupons. So we've done this one too because they use dry ice. So it's the frozen carbon dioxide. We can have a taste of that.
But it's so funny with the money.
Look at the pond leaf too.
I know, it's just like...
I'm giving them a taste of
Take a
that.
picture of that.
Jar, use a spoon.
Oh, have it quickly, it's gonna melt. It's like a mousse, not an ice cream. It's a mousse.
Let's give this kulfi mousse a go. It's, oh my God, it's a gossamer light. There you go. Basically, it's rasmalai mousse. This is spectacular. It's actually not cold. It's actually room temperature. And of course, the presentation is spectacular. The most airy rasmalai I've had in my life. It's delightful. It's a fantastic dessert. For the sake of transparency, this is how much everything came up to. You have to pay in advance, and I do love that feature of this restaurant. And they do include a service charge, and of course, there's 18% GST here in India. This was quite a good deal and a very enjoyable meal. And to dine at a Michelin star place here in India, it's very reasonable. Delicious, delicious, delicious. This has been a delight. I actually I do private dining myself, and I'm always looking for ideas. Okay, thank you. And I'm always interested to see what. Oh, you guys run a tight line here. Holy crap! You guys run a tight line.
So we have the bigger one on the first floor.
Okay, all right. So efficient. Oh, wow. Such a small space, and obviously they have everything well organized here. They have the starters coming from here, coming into the mains, and all the other additions here. And we have a little top-up station there. But obviously on the line here, most of the prep is done upstairs, and all the final bit is done here. It's fantastic. And we have all of the details here, how things get organized, and for the mains, they have their plates already set there. This is a fantastic treat. It's wonderful, a fantastic experience dining here. Thank you again. And what a way to wrap up a fantastic meal here. Seeing the kitchen and witnessing what space they operate in, and they create their magic. And he has a cookbook. I think I'm going to treat myself to a cookbook. So that was one of the most fantastic meals that I've had in India to date. I will say all the spices, the spicing and the flavors and the textures, all but one, were fantastic, right on point. But I really appreciate the sort of thoughtfulness that went into each one of the dishes. Presentation is spectacular, as you got to witness at the end there. They're doing it in a very tiny kitchen. And they really do knock it out really well. And everything is really on point. The service, spectacular. Give the cocktails a try. Again, alcohol is not essential, and I'm glad you got to witness that we had a fantastic meal at a fine dining place with a Michelin star and no alcohol. And it was as wonderful an experience. Okay, folks, if you do make it here to India, to Delhi or to wherever Indian accent is, give it a go. Treat yourself and taste the world.